Hello, and welcome back to another episode of UnorthoBlocks. This is episode 25, and yeah, my voice is still a bit rough at the moment, so please bear with me. Hopefully it will be sorted by next episode anyway. But yeah, we're starting off here at the underground shopping area. We haven't really named it yet. I'm just calling it the underground shopping district for now, because I do have some plans here this episode. But the last episode, we got up to some shenanigans. We've got some tridents off the lunatic by getting diamonds off him. So we basically sold him the diamonds to enchant the tridents and bought 2 off him, which is awesome. And we also built a storage system back at the Mushroom Island, which is cool. And it's getting along quite nicely as well. So I'll show you that later on in the episode. But today's episode, as I pointed out, we are going to be building another shop here. What kind of shop, you might wonder? Well, what do we have behind me? In these shulker boxes, we have a various smorgasbord of different items. So let's go through them, starting with this one. We have loads of golden carrots, loads of redstone, loads of quartz, loads more golden carrots and glycering melons. It really is a shame you can't eat glycering melons. Like, you can eat golden carrots and apples, but not melons. I think they should change that. Even more golden carrots, loads of glass. Not entirely sure why the glass is there, mind. A load more redstone and a few more carrots. More golden carrots and more golden carrots. And then a load more quartz. So yeah, we've got, I think there's about 4 shulker boxes full of carrots. That's 3. That's technically 4. Yeah, 4. So we got quite a few golden carrots and also loads of quartz as well. We're not actually selling this. I was building with it. I'll show you that later. So these are all the items that I've traded with villagers. So the quartz we're not going to be selling. We're not going to be selling glass anytime soon. We are going to be selling the golden carrots and also some redstone as well, which is awesome. So we can actually get ourselves a redstone shop sorted and also a carrot shop. But not a carrot shop, a candy shop, or a sweet shop, as they call them in the UK. So, yeah, we're going to be building a sweet shop so we can get loads of golden carrots and loads of diamonds out of that. I just realised what I said. We're going to be building a sweet shop so we can sell golden carrots, mainly, although we will be selling, like, cakes and stuff like that, to get loads of diamonds. So, hopefully this goes to plan, but it might not. So, without further ado, I suppose we should get on with it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, to start off with, we need to pick a space for our shop. So, one is going to be a candy store or a sweet shop, as we like to call them. And the other is going to be a redstone shop. So, this is where I'm going to be building it. And I've also dug out some space here to build both of the shops. So one side here will probably be the redstone shop and then this side will be the sweet shop. And I've got some interesting plans for this shop, not necessarily decoration wise, atmosphere wise will be pretty interesting anyway. So first of all, I probably need to come up with a good design for both of these shops, and then go from there, because I haven't really got a clue, in all fairness. So let's see what we can come up with. Alright, so I think we're making some progress on our sweet shop. So this is what we've got at the moment, and the SS at the back doesn't stand for what you think it does. It does stand for sweet shop, so I thought that was a pretty cool thing to do. So yeah, I've just been giggling myself. I've just been giggling at that one for some reason. So yeah, so it's still a bit barren, in all fairness. We are going to tidy it up a bit. So we're going to have like a sweet shop front here. So here we have a counter. I'll make it out of quartz because why not? And then we have like an iron trapdoor to get in and out. And then here what we're going to do is we're going to have a farmer villager here just to greet the people and to serve them. And then at the back here, we're going to have like certain shelves like this, and we're going to put some plant pots on them. The reason why I'm putting plant pots is to replicate. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Let's do that then. I have to put that on top like that, and then do that. Yeah, cool. So the reason I've done that is to replicate the sweets in a jar. So I don't know if you have them in the US, but the old sweet shops in the UK, they have like loads of jars up at the counter, and then you basically just go to the person at the counter and say, well, I want some lemon licorice, or I want some all Bassett's all sorts, or whatever sweet you like, and then they take out the jar. They have some kind of scale. So what can we use as a scale? That's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, so they have some kind of scale there. A plant pot is apparently a scale. So yeah, and then they weigh it up and then they give it to you. So that's how it works. But in this shop, it's basically just going to be chests. But I do want to try and make an effort on the front anyway. So that's what we're going to be doing. I might even use item frames instead. That might be another way of doing it. We do also have the armor stands as well, but I'm not very good at using them, and I haven't even tried to use them yet. So I think that's out of the question. So let's see what this looks like, and then if not, I'll just put some stuff in armor stands instead. Alright, so it's starting to come together, and we're starting to get some order from the shop now. So if we come in, we've got our golden carrots for sale on this side in all these shulker boxes. Instead of chests, I decided to use shulkers just because it looks better, and I can spare them as well. And I've changed this wall up as well. So we've got the candy in some jars, but I've decided to use item frames to display our product instead. So we've got glistering melons, we've got golden carrots obviously, but there's also a few other things that we can sell, like cake and also some cookies. And if I think of anything else, then I'll put that down as well, but they're the two that come directly off my mind. So we need to get a shulker box of cookies and cake and something else as well. So I don't actually have any empty shulker boxes on me at the moment, so I'm gonna have to go back to my base and make some, and then I'm going to have to get some some emeralds to make them all. But another thing that I've done is I've actually made somewhat of an entrance. Let's avoid them. That's warm. Yeah, I've made somewhat of an entrance to the underground shopping district. So this isn't permanent. It will change at some point, but it, as a basic structure, it looks pretty cool. I probably need to do some. Let's dispatch this guy, shall we? Go away, please. Thank you. So yeah, so as I was saying, it needs a bit more work done to it, but it's looking pretty good at the moment. And it's all made out of smooth quartz as well. So that's that. Alright, so narrowly avoided disaster there. Almost lost a good shulker box, actually. I almost lost this one. Yeah, creeper blew up. And you might think, although mobs don't spawn here, they certainly spawn in this desert. Which is where all the mobs are coming from at the moment. So yeah, sometimes they sneak their way past and end up here. So a creeper ended up here, for God's sake. Luckily, I don't think I've lost anything. I've got everything here, which is good. We've got 12 shulker shells on us, so we can make some shulker boxes if I can find some chests. Alright, so we got 6 shulker boxes on us at the moment and another 6 shells, so we should have enough to get on with for now. So let's travel back to the shopping district. Any skulls here? Skeletons here even? No, I don't think this is the best place to build with a skeleton farm, but are you over a lava lake? No, you're not. I might be able to get your ghast tier. Can I get your tier? No, I can't. It burnt up in the lava. Damn it. Alright, so we're flying up to our villager hall, and you might notice things are looking different. And yeah, I've completely changed this now, so it's not looking the best. In all fairness, I have just thrown this together, but it looks fairly presentable. This kind of reminds me of when I was first starting off playing Minecraft, where basically my favourite block to use was glass. This was without the coloured blocks as well, so you only really had glass and wood and stone to use. Prismarine wasn't even about at that time, so it kind of reminds me of that kind of build, to be fair. And this is where basically we've got all our resources from. So we're getting the golden carrots from these guys. We could sell some golden apples as well, actually, but I don't have gold. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so after just one, what is that up there? Oh, phantoms. Ha! Okay, fair enough. Anyway, this is how many emeralds we got just off one pass through all the librarians. So that's 4.5 stacks of emeralds, which is pretty good. I've still got to convert like all of these books and all the other ones down here, if I can actually remember where I'm going. So I've still got a few more books to convert, but hopefully we can get this done fairly soon, if they want to work, or hurry up and work, shall I say, and we can get this sorted. And level 100, yes, for the second time now anyway. I think I've got enough emeralds to go along with for now. I haven't quite got a shulker box, but if we just show you, yeah, we're pretty much just like 3 stacks away from getting it. So I think for now I'm just going to take some emeralds and take a couple of shulker boxes and go up to these farmers, because we want to get at least a shulker box full of cookies, because why not? Yeah, let's grab loads of cookies. Oh, pumpkin pie. We can sell that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's another thing we can sell then. So let's get a shulker box full of cookies. Shouldn't be too far gone, hopefully. We've got a load of other farmers up here as well, so that's all good. These have been converted. Most of these villagers have been converted as well. The only guy that hasn't been converted is this one down here. So that's a full shulker box full of cookies. That's good. We want one full of cake as well. So let's grab one from downstairs and fill it full of cake. And then another one full of pumpkin pie. Alright, so after about an hour or two of trading, possibly a bit longer, we have loads of cake, still loads of emeralds, still a bit more cake and cookies, loads of pumpkin pie, still not really enough, but we're just gonna have to go with it, and a few more cakes and melons, and also a load of cookies. So I think we've got enough. Yeah, pumpkin pie's like the only one I don't really have enough of, but I think we definitely have enough to get on with anyway. So now we've finished with this is just what it looks like from the front anyway. So yeah, tell me what you think about this, whether you like it or dislike it, or think we can change it, then put it down in the comments, because it'd be cool to see what you guys think. And also I've mobs proofed it as well, so hopefully we shouldn't get any mobs spawning on top of there again. So now let's fly over to the underground shopping area, or the underground shopping district, and we can start selling this stuff. Alright, so we're almost finished with the sweet shop, and one thing I am realising is pumpkin pie is actually quite a good resource, food resource even. So this is what we've got now. We've got some cake, because we've got to have the cake. Then we've got the item frames full of our different items we're selling, and we've also got cake as well to display it instead of putting it in an item frame. We've got the cookies, we've got the cake. I've used a couple of cakes to put down here on the counter, ready to sell. We do need to get a villager in here somewhere. And we've also got the pumpkin pie. Let's get rid of them. Oh, and glistering melons as well. Need somewhere to put them, don't I? Could put them next to one of these. Yeah, I think I could put them on the bottom somewhere. But another thing is, or I could put them there, but no. So another thing is we have some golden apples. So I'm going to be selling these, but they're not going to be cheap either, because they are quite expensive. As you know, you need 8 gold for it, which is really quite expensive. So let's put these in formation like that. Yeah, let's have one for ourselves. And yeah, I really haven't got any prices for this yet, but I will do soon. Oh, we can put the glistering melon there maybe. Or yeah, I really don't know where to put it. Alright, so I don't know if this is a bit of a cheat or not, but I've just decided to put the glistering melons here in a chest. Just to separate them out, because you can't eat it. They're only really for potions. So yeah, we've put 16 a stack here basically. So I think that's a fairly decent price. We've got a few spare as well. So I'm actually quite liking the interior of this shop. One thing that I always forget to do is the bloody ceiling. So we need to do the ceiling as well. But everything's looking pretty good now, at least. We just need to sort out pricing. Alright, so I think we're finished with this shop now. I've got the roof in, and you might notice that my levels are back down to 7. And yeah, that's because I died, but I don't want to talk about it, okay? I just don't want to talk about it. But we have a roof in now, and yeah, I'm just using quartz half slabs for this roof, because why not? It looks a bit different to what we've used so far, which is the smooth quartz. And to be fair with you, this is probably the best shop I've built so far. I really quite like it. And I still haven't really got any pricing. I think maybe 1 diamond a stack for everything that's in here, so that'll be 1 diamond a stack for golden carrots, and so on and so forth. So we can give a stack of cookies for 1 diamond, a cake for a diamond, and 32 pumpkin pie for a diamond. I think that's pretty good, although I haven't saying that. If we've got 32 pumpkin pie, then we should really have 32 golden carrots. Yeah, decisions. Alright, so I've gone back to get an anvil because I'd like to do the pricing a bit different. I am just going to stick to 1 stack a diamond. So if we rename this 1 stack a diamond, actually let's not rename that. Let's rename all of these. Not that. No. Let's rename all of them at once instead of doing it separately. So if we put 1 stack of diamond and then rename them, put them on the... Yeah, it works. Awesome. So 1 stack of diamond for golden carrots. I think that's fair. And then everything else will be a diamond as well. So these cookies will be a diamond. And then everything else will be as well. So this cake and also the pumpkin pie. Instead of a stack, it will be 32. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the shop complete, apart from getting rid of that anvil. I seem to have lost my pickaxe when I died, so I'm just using this iron one for now, but we can get rid of that. So I've basically left it the same. 1 stack of diamond, 1 stack of diamond for golden carrots, 1 diamond a stack for cookies. Then for the cake, a diamond each. And then for the pumpkin pie 32, one thing that I forgot to put a price on is golden apples. So we've got 2 for a diamond, which I think is fairly reasonable. If you think that's a bit harsh, then do let me know. And if you think any of the prices in here are a bit harsh, then let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to change them, depending on how easy they are. Well, everything in here is pretty easy to get apart from pumpkin pie because of the villagers. But it shouldn't be a problem to restock this shop anytime soon. And then with the glistering melons, we've got 16 a diamond. So that's that. And unfortunately, I don't really have time this episode to do the redstone shop. So we're going to have to be doing that in the next episode. I didn't realise how long this would take me to do, to be quite fair with you. But it has taken, it doesn't look like it, but considering I've had to gather all these golden carrots and everything else, it's taken quite a while. Unfortunately, I am going to have to leave it there for today's episode. So, thank you very much for watching. My name is MightyHigh. If you like this video, then please click the like button. And if you really liked it, then click the subscribe button and ding that bell for further uploads. I've been MightyHigh, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. So, here's where I died, and yeah, my pickaxe is still here. Nice.